Here are some things you need to consider when you're buying your next speed light. Number one, are you buying a universal flash with only one pin at the bottom that works on just about any camera model, or you are buying one that is specific to your camera? And that leads to number two, which is related, and that is make sure that your flash is compatible with your camera make. Number three, you want to see if your flash is manual only or it is capable of TTL. Having TTL is quite advantageous because you can use the flash in the automatic mode where the camera talks to your flash and they decide what flash power to use to get a good exposure on your image. The next thing you might want to look at is what is called the guide number. Most people will not even consider this. The guide number is basically a number that tells you how much light your flash can produce. The bigger the number, the more light your flash can produce.
Another important consideration is whether your flash is high-speed sync capable. High-speed sync enables you to shoot with a flash with a shutter speed that is above what is called the flash sync speed. For most cameras, this is around 1/200th to about 1/250th of a second. When you shoot with a flash that's not high-speed sync capable and you go above that shutter speed, then you start get black banding on your picture.
The other thing you might want to consider is the zooming capability of your flash. Your flash head is able to produce light as a wide beam or a very narrow beam depending on the zoom level that you have set. As a rule of thumb, you're supposed to use the same zoom level on your flash that corresponds to the focal length that you're using on your lens. So if I'm at 35mm on my lens, then I need to set my zoom level on my flash to 35mm as well.
Your flash uses a lot of power when it's in operation. And so power is a consideration that you need to make when you're buying it. Today's speedlights can be powered using the traditional batteries, or you have units that are powered by lithium-ion batteries. Generally, lithium-ion batteries are much better, and what this means is that they provide longer lasting power for your flash unit. Lithium-ion batteries often offer faster recycle times for your flash unit, and that leads us straight into the next consideration, and that is the recycling time of your flash. Your batteries can only help you so far in terms of your recycle time, because this is limited by the flash itself and the manufacturer's specification for it. And so if you are an event photographer, you want a flash that recycles very quickly between shots so that you don't miss any moment of the action. And finally, the last thing you might want to consider is something called a modeling lamp. Now, on some advanced flashes, you have the capability of turning your speedlight into a continuous light source. The modeling lamp helps you preview the light on your subject so that you can roughly see what the image will look like when you finally take the photo.